Time to get lucky. Spatchcock Funk is bringing you Clams Casino, one of the classiest appetizers of all time. People on Mad Men, old school people, new school people, this is an awesome dish. And when I first really understood how powerfully cool this dish was, I was a young man in New York City and I got invited to a party with some older people, more established than I was. And all of our friends were excited because Linda, the host, was making Clams Casino. Oh my gosh, Linda's making Clams Casino. And I thought to myself, wow, look at how excited my friends are. I want to be able to make something that will make somebody else excited. The star of the dish, besides you that is the cherry stone clam. A top neck clam, a big clam is important. Make sure you scrub it with a brush. And you're gonna put these on a rimmed cookie tray in your oven, broil 7 to 10 minutes until the shells pop open. Okay, we've got our wine and our veggies cooked. Now let's make the rest of the stuffing. We have a cup of breadcrumbs. We go like a half cup of the parm. We use really good grated parm because we just think it's a great mix in there. And then we also mix in a quarter cup of partially cooked bacon. Now we take that and we give that all a really healthy stir with all of that wine and veggies coming into the mix. And it might feel a little bit dry at first, but the reason why that is then we are taking the reserved clam juice from our tray, because we removed our clams, and we're gonna add that so you get all the clammy goodness into every bite of the stuffing. So then when you mix this up, you're gonna start to get it where it seems like it's just wet cornbread stuffing. Even though it's not cornbread, it's gonna look like it, and that's kind of what we want. It's gonna look kind of wet, and that's good. That's the next step. So then we're gonna let that sit for a second, and now let's talk about how we stuff these clams. So when the clam comes out of the oven, after it's been cool enough to handle, break off the top shell. The top shell is actually what we wanna serve it in, right? So make sure there's no pieces in there. The top shell, because in the bottom shell, we're gonna pull the clam itself right out of the shell, okay? And in the top of the shell, you'll have some of the clam material left. You'll have these two little necks, right? We don't want that because we don't want the people eating our awesome food to have to stir around something. So you're gonna take the clam and put it back in the top of the shell, then take some of your stuffing and get it nice and powerful looking. Then it goes back in the oven for about 10 minutes at 375. So let's do that. When they come out of the oven, they're gonna have a nice little crust on them. They're gonna just feel and look fantastic. We wiped on our board. We're gonna hit it with some lemon. Clams Casino. Hope you're feeling lucky tonight. Spatchcock Funk in your corner.